welcome back. So we're gonna watch another top 5 videos, and this will be part 5 of the ghost watching stream. And this video is called Top 5 Ghost Videos So Scary You'll Be Shook. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Viewer videos. This next clip was submitted by Nuke Top 5 viewer Anna Garcia. It allegedly shows security footage of a ghost appearing around what locals claim is a haunted well in the small town of Orcos,
Oh,
Peru.
thanks, Nico. Welcome back. Whoa, what is that? It's like a floating head?
A man seems to be sitting near the well, and then just seems to... well, I don't know actually what he does, but it's creepy as hell. But is this a ghost or just the oddest camera glitch ever recorded?
I don't know, because you see two eyes.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Isaac says that his
Very
uncle
compelling.
recently experienced something he just can't explain. Checking his Nest security camera, he saw what appeared to be a dark figure just standing in the road outside his house. But this is where things take a truly disturbing turn.
Oh wow, the car went right through it. It must be like right in the road. Wow. That's insane. It's like the car didn't even see it.
Cars seem to pass right through this bizarre figure. So Isaac's uncle decides to go out to investigate. And things are about to get even weirder.
Oh wow. Oh no.
The dark figure seems to just disappear as the man approaches. So is this something supernatural watching his house? Or just what do you think this is? Let me know. "12 years ago, a band in Veracruz, Mexico was playing their final gig. As one of their
I think we
members was
saw
about
this
to move
one.
to another town. At the time, they
We'll
didn't
watch it
notice
again because this
anything
one's really
unusual
creepy.
about the event at all. But later, as the guys rewatched the video of their performance, they noticed something that chills them to their core.
The fact that they didn't see it till later just makes it more scary.
For this one, there's probably no reason to ask.
Oh, blueberry
but
pie, that sounds
Did you
good.
see it? Lurking behind the TV in the right corner, a ghastly-looking girl
I think
with
the
what
only
seems to be a
cereal I
pale
really
and
eat
distorted
is
face seems to be peeking out
Special
at the
K,
band.
I think.
What's even weirder is
I
that
used
if
to
we
eat
cut
the
to
sugary
different
stuff,
segments
but
of the
now I
video,
don't.
The strange pale girl
I miss eating it
has
though.
disappeared. The guys in the band believe that this bizarre figure might be the ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier.
It looks like
Perhaps
a
dropping
witch.
in for one last goodbye at the
Like one of
band's
those
final
like stereotypical
performance.
witch art things. The fact that it's smiling just makes it more creepy.
D from the YouTube channel D's Dark Adventures travels to what is known to be the most haunted state park in Ohio, the Beaver Creek State Park in East Liverpool. The historic park is said to be a hotspot of ghostly sightings and even reports of mysterious creatures. It's already late and very dark when D walks deep into the woods.
Yeah,
of the
walk
park.
into the woods
She
deep
finds
at
a
night.
spot to settle and begins to experiment with her EMF meter and a spirit box app on her phone.
Oh,
She
that a
plans
ghost
to
tube.
test
I
whether
use
the
that.
stories of supernatural activity in Beaver Creek State
That's a great
Park
tool.
are true. It did not go well.
Hopefully y'all can see me. I don't know. Right myself. Anyway, I've got the EMF detector and I'm gonna is it gonna help? I'm blinding myself. See if I can get anything to interact with that. My old one I used to have. my old one I used to have.
Her skin looks flaky as hell. She needs to moisturize.
So I'm gonna try to do
Put some face cream on.
What the hell is that?
It's a Sasquatch. I'm calling her out. That's right.
What the guys, I was not even on that. I wasn't even on the app. I don't know how that came out of my freaking phone.
A troubling sound startles Dee as it seems to come from right where she's sitting.
It sounds like it's coming from a human,
Dee
though.
believes the sound might have come from the app on her phone, but she isn't sure, and she is now freaked out. Dee decides to carefully trek back through the woods to her car and just leave. But what happens next makes her blood run cold.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't want to be in here. I wanted to make a good video for you guys, but I don't know what the heck made that noise. It sounds like a dang wild cat, like a big cat, but we don't have big cats here. I don't feel good in this place, guys. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know where to go.
That was funny.
I see a light coming from over there. No. Nope.
You do know they can see in the dark, right?
There's a light, look. Oh, I can't see it. Somebody's looking for me. This is not good. I think they're trying to lure me out. There's flashlights. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know what to do, guys. If I move, they're gonna hear me. Help me.
Oh my god. That... Even if that's
The
fake,
voice of
that's
a
still
man
pretty
can be heard
scary.
yelling for help, and Dee can see flashlights in the distance. Alone and afraid, Dee doesn't trust the call for help at all, so she keeps her flashlight and hides in the darkness. Suddenly, the voice can be heard right next to her, and in terror, she just makes a run for it. Later, Dee says that she did make it home safe, and to this day, she says she still has no idea who could have been yelling for help out in the dark woods of Beaver Creek State Park at that time. Could it have been something paranormal? Or even scarier? Were those real people out in the middle of the dark woods stalking Dee and terrorizing her just for fun? Let me know what you think. We need scary.
My only issue with that video is we know that she has a paranormal channel and this and that, and she probably looks for things that aren't there, probably. But I don't understand how in that video it just ended so abruptly when she was gonna run. Because you would think that in that moment, if she was already recording, that there would be more footage after that. And we have seen on this channel a lot of those videos where people, when they get scared or see something and they record it, they show the rest of the footage of them running away. But for this one, it just cuts off. So that kind of makes me a bit skeptical.
Videos. So if you see something that you think should be on Nuke's Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Project Fear. After the unfortunate end of their popular TV series Destination Fear, team members Dakota,
Destination
Chelsea, Tanner,
Fear.
and Alex are back on the road to explore and investigate extremely haunted locations. This time,
I've seen
on
that
YouTube.
show. I wasn't
With
really a
new
big fan
name,
of it.
Project Fear. The team decides to go back to the old Sweet Springs Sanatorium in West Virginia. a place where 3 years ago they experienced things that to this day they still can't explain.
Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that moan? That was like a woman crying.
Please tell me that was on.
I have the chills. Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that moan?
That is a creepy hell, though. I'll give him that.
Did you hear any of it, Chelsea?
I think I remember that episode too. They actually spent the whole night there.
This location literally scarred me.
So, a little backstory. Sweet Spring Sanatorium served as a hospital for tuberculosis patients in the 1940s. It is estimated that over 1,000 people lost their lives inside the sanatorium walls. Many of these people were buried in unmarked graves behind the building. The sanatorium later served as a nursing home for the old and poor before eventually being shut down in the 1990s. Now, not surprisingly, with a history like that, the large estate is said to be extremely haunted. Visitors have reported hearing loud, unexplained voices and screaming, and many have witnessed doors slamming shut on their...
So for a lot of people that don't really understand fully what they have at these hospitals is, like I said before, at the time, there was a big, pandemic with tuberculosis, and a lot of people were getting it. And they had to build these buildings really fast because they had to house all these people. And it probably took maybe 2.5 years to fully build everything quickly. And obviously the structures weren't that great. All of them that are still standing are falling apart. But they pretty much didn't know what was going on. And a lot of people were dying. So they created these really long tunnels underneath the hospital to pretty much transport dead people. Because you don't want dead people just constantly going through the front door. You're going to scare people. So to make their image kind of look better, insane asylums did the same thing. When they housed people, they kind of just created an underground tunnel to transport dead people so that it was kind of more discreet. And I'm pretty sure those tunnels are very haunted because of that.
Even creepier, some visitors actually claim to have seen ghostly apparitions. Most notably that of a woman dressed in white standing in the window on the 3rd floor in room 3007. So, after their visit 3 years ago, the Project Fear team is a little hesitant to return. And when they interview the current manager of the
My only
sanatorium,
issue with that
Cindy
channel is they don't
Harper,
really catch anything
just
besides
makes
sound
them
effects.
even more nervous.
So I have a question. So when doing the research, you talked about how you were thrown down the stairs at one point.
I don't normally get pushed down the stairs. That's only happened one time. But it was bad enough. Like I told you, I had bruises.
You were thrown down. It wasn't a couple
It was
stairs.
like the push. I mean,
Wow.
I was expecting to be a human attacking me, and I found no one. So I drop all my equipment. I don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. I'm just
My God! Okay. That was on the door.
That's funny.
That was the loudest knock. This is in the middle of the day still.
That sounded right next to my head.
While interviewing Cindy
Wow.
about her terrifying experiences in the sanatorium, a loud bang on the floor startles both her and the Project Fear team. But there's no one inside the building.
That is
Cut
very
to
strange,
later
huh?
that day. And as darkness falls, the team decides that in order to try to provoke a response, investigator Tanner should head down to the basement all by himself. The rest of the team
I would
explores the
never-
most haunted area of the sanatorium.
See how
The
big
third
that
floor.
building is? Holy crap.
After hearing a few unexplained noises, Dakota, Chelsea, and Alex begin a digital recording session inside the most haunted room, room 3007. What happens next shocks the whole team, including Tanner, who's still completely alone in the basement.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Dude, it said I remember Tanner.
Oh, I hear that.
It said I remember Tanner.
I heard yes, and then there's a pause.
Yep,
I remember something.
It's Tanner.
It says Tanner, dude.
Let me play it again just to verify.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
That's weird.
I have the goosebumps, dude.
See, like, I like this channel and all, but they only really catch sound effects.
I remember Tanner.
Go for Tanner.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to give you a warning.
We were doing digital recorder. Thing is here. Remembers you.
Don't tell him that while he's down there. That's
At the end of the
mean.
day, like, it's a warning. Like, we want you to know to be on, like, your toes.
What did I do? When we end up meeting with
They're
you in a
just
little
scaring
I
him.
will show you the digital recorder, the EVP. It's freaky.
Okay, man. What the? I heard something. Yo, are you okay? Can you do that again? What the? I thought I heard a voice, man.
Promise, if it's not us, dude, and we don't hear you right now on the 3rd floor.
So it's not like the echo or anything.
I don't know what's happening, but let's go hit this part of the 3rd floor, and then we'll go to Tanner.
The team eventually finds Tanner in the sprawling sanatorium basement, and they have him listen to what they captured on their digital recorder.
Yeah, more sound effects. Yay.
Exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Oh, what do you hear? We didn't tell you what we heard yet.
We remember Tanner.
Yes!
Dude!
It says yes. I remember Tanner.
Do you remember us? That is clear, dude.
Tanner is the creepiest part, because it's so clear.
Similar to what happened on their previous visit 3 years earlier, the Project Fear team finds themselves hearing clear voices, one of which seems to remember Tanner. The four friends then split up to sleep at separate haunted locations inside the building. Chelsea and Alex set up in the basement, Tanner on the 2nd floor, and Dakota on the 3rd floor, just outside haunted room
Oh no, I could never.
3007.
I could never
It goes
stay
without
the night
saying that
there.
none of them slept a wink that night.
Yeah,
All of
I'm
them
sure they
started
did
to hear
sleep a
loud,
wink.
unexplained bangs and strange noises. But Dakota, up on the most haunted 3rd floor, has a unique
I'd be scared I got bit by a
all his
rat or
own,
something on the
and
floor.
it's downright chilling.
Whoa! Hello? That sounded like a doorknob, like, rattling. I just heard you. Okay. I went down and explored to see if I could find, like, the source of that noise. I have no idea what it was. I looked in a bunch of rooms, but it literally could have came from any single door at any single.
That was like a woman's voice, wasn't it? Kind of sounded like one.
That was a girl's high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
Hello? I just was down there too. I was just down there. It literally could have came from any single door at any single door at any single. Can you do that again? It makes sense to hear like a high-pitched female. Where I'm at right now with the lady in white on this floor. What the? Holy! That door just shut! That door just shut!
Quit being a scaredy cat. Go over there.
The hall just shut.
Go down that hallway.
I hope I caught that on camera. No way. No way.
That's right. You go down
that
there.
door is shut.
You go investigate that
This
door.
I just watched with my eyes shut. There is no one.
A disturbing voice scares Dakota out of his seat, and then a door at the end of the hallway closes by itself. Now, hundreds of commenters on the Project Fear YouTube channel believe that this door doesn't just close by itself. But look closely, and what do you think?
That's interesting.
So is the Sweet Spring Sanatorium haunted by something that's strong enough to speak, slam doors, and even appear as a shadow apparition? You decide. You can watch this entire 2-part investigation with many more terrifying paranormal moments over on the YouTube channel, Project Fear. Imprints. For 2 years, Eric Gunner has been experiencing relentless paranormal activity. Even stranger, the ghost or entity seems to follow him wherever he goes as he moves from house to house in Mexico. But most terrifying of all, each time Eric tries to get away, the spirit that follows him seems to become more and more aggressive. So, just like many nights in the past, Eric and his little dog Bean are woken up by the sound of loud banging on his bedroom door. This time Eric is prepared with a flashlight and a camera, intending to capture evidence of the hell that he's been living through.
Oh, look at his dog. Look at that doggy. Did the dog fart?
Eric's dog sniffs around and seems to be a little shaken up by something that Eric
What was that?
can't see. Eric decides to leave the little dog safe upstairs in his bedroom while he checks the house.
I don't get it though. Why doesn't he just turn on his lights?
¿Hay alguien aquí? A ver, espera. ¿Hay alguien aquí? Escuché como si me hablaran. No sé si se alcanzó a escuchar una voz. Se los juro que no sé si se alcanzó a escuchar una voz. Sentí como si me soplaran en la nuca, no sé. Como si me hicieran así como... Mejor ya no pregunto eso.
Eric says he felt something blow on the back of his neck, and his camera actually captures the sound when it happens.
Uy. Uy. Uy.
Eric has only been downstairs for 6 minutes when he suddenly notices something downright creepy.
No, no manches. Está viendo lo que yo. Y no solo eso, ahí en el refri tenía una foto de mi mamá. Ahorita no, bueno, no me fijé en el video, pero pues antes de irme a dormir ahí la tenía. No está. Ni tampoco está la cruz.
I don't know.
¿Qué pedo?
A cross hanging on the living room wall and a photo that was hanging on the fridge only 6 minutes earlier are now mysteriously gone. What
It's a
makes
very
this so
interesting
creepy is that
catch
Eric
right
has
there.
barely moved and has been standing in the same general area for the entire 6 minutes. No one could have snuck in and taken the cross and photo without being noticed, or at least making a sound. But it's what happens next that is truly terrifying.
I don't know. I wouldn't open it if I were you.
Ay, chinga tu madre. No mames.
Two little childlike hands press up against the glass windows and door. When Eric gets closer, a bizarre face emerges from the darkness. Eric has had enough. He runs back upstairs to his dog Beans and doesn't sleep for the rest of the night.
Ay, chinga tu madre.
Just
I
under
don't
the
know.
surface,
That one just kind
a
of.
group of fishermen in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico are
There's so
returning home
many
late one
questions
night
to be
when they
asked.
spot something very strange beneath the water's surface.
Mira, prendí y apagó. ¿Qué será eso? Submarino. No acercarme mucho. Wow, mira eso.
That's pretty cool looking.
A strange bright blue
it's a
light
spaceship.
seems to be strobing in uneven bursts beneath the ocean waves. The guys head in for a closer look, and this is when things start to get really weird.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, mira la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda, a mano izquierda. Mira eso, mira. Mira eso. ¿Hay algo ahí?
What?
Mira algo ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso.
What?
Yo no quiero saber. Dale.
Whoa, that's freaky.
Dale, quiero saber.
You know what? It kind of reminds me of there's like a lot of interviews I used to watch back in the day, and a lot of how do I explain it? A lot of like alien interviews from the 70s where people used to work on like military bases and just traveling the world and stuff. They'd always talk about these alien sightings. And of course, like back in the day, they weren't really allowed to say anything, but because it was an issue that was brought up, they have to document it anyway. because they document everything that they see. And I think in the late 90s, they started interviewing these people because obviously they don't work there anymore. And a lot of people say they saw alien sightings near bodies of water, like lakes and shores. So people believe that, you know, alien spaceships are underneath the water. So maybe this is kind of like similar to that. Maybe they saw like a spaceship.
Quiero saber, dale. No.
Yeah, see, they're talking about UFOs now. I totally believe it.
Sí, eso es eso. ¿Hundió? Wow.
Something dark and humanoid can be seen breaching the surface of the water and moving through the strange blue light. When the video was shared to the internet, many viewers' first thoughts were that it could simply be a diver. But others were quick to point out that there are no boats nearby. So where would a diver come from? And also, the oddly shaped figure doesn't seem to be wearing a diving tank. Finally, the figure seems to swim upright, almost as if it is somehow walking quickly through the water. The bizarre clip went viral on the internet, with many viewers suggesting that this humanoid figure could be anything from a creature to an alien or even a mermaid. But what do you think this is? Let me know.
I think it's
down
an
in the
alien.
comments. 2 years of terror. Over the last 2 years, Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas has been experiencing terrifying unexplained activity in and around her home.
Oh yeah, we saw this one. Oh, is this like part 2? I think this is part 2 from what we saw earlier.
After posting her videos, Lauren disappeared from social media for 9 months before she finally returned with an update.
Oh wow.
Lauren says that over the last month, she's been feeling ill and drained of energy and having a very hard time. But strange things continue to happen around her home. One night, as Lauren is on the phone with her boyfriend on her front porch, something happens that is truly bizarre.
Hey, when you come over? I gotta wait for my work clothes to dry. Then I'm coming.
Keep in mind that in the last video that we saw of this person, she was talking a lot about the activity that was going on outside of her house. Like, I think I remember her saying that there was woods behind her house that was haunted. So a lot of the activity came from outside.
I'm hungry. I understand that. I can't just not leave without my work clothes. Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here? What do you have? I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy. Do you have ranch at your house? No. Can you bring your ranch? Can you bring mine? Dude, my f***ing door just closed. Is that the slam sound? Yes.
She got locked out. Oh no.
I just got locked out of my house. Yes, nobody's here. That's kind of scary. Where's the door? Luna's inside by herself. I don't even see her in there. Hang on.
She just drops her phone. Jesus.
She's nuts.
Lauren's front
That
door
is
suddenly
insane.
slams shut, locking Lauren out of her home with her dog still somewhere inside, all alone. Lauren panics and hurries around her house to get inside through her back door. As she enters, then that door suddenly slams shut as well, and her doorbell begins to ring over and over all by itself. Lauren says that she eventually found her dog mysteriously trapped in the back room. The dog was a little shaken up, but otherwise, he was completely fine.
Aw, poor dog.
Now, cut to 2 months later. One night when Lauren is in bed, she is woken up by her dogs a little after midnight. What happens next is downright chilling.
Look at the dog.
Luna, come here. Sit. Come here.
I think she's in her living room.
Can't see.
What is that? Bitch, zoom in.
Someone knocks on Lauren's window, but when she opens her window to look into her backyard, there's no one there. Then as she turns, she hears an odd growl near the open window that makes her scream. But did you see it? Right after Lauren screams and wildly pans her camera back towards the window, something odd can be seen right outside just below the windowsill, but only for a brief second.
I don't know.
Who or what is this?
I can't really see much.
After this incident, Lauren hasn't been back on TikTok. But there is one important thing to be learned here, and that is, if someone or something pecks on your window in the middle of the night, don't open it. Like, why? Why would you?
I wouldn't either.
Thank you so much for
Never
watching.
ever.
If you haven't already subscribed, do it now, and then also turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. You
So that's the end of that video.
And just say, hi there, Nuke.
And now we're doing the
Anyway,
top
hopefully-
20 scariest TikTok ghost videos of the year.
The top 20 scariest TikTok ghost videos of the year. TikTok
I'm ready.
user Dark Secret 37 is a mother from the Philippines currently living in Japan with her 2 sons. One evening in the spring when the sakura trees are in full bloom, the 2 boys make a video with one of their friends filming. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Oh, what? What was that?
Did you see it?
That was like a
A
hand.
hand wraps around one of the boys' legs. The guy who's recording is shocked and hurries over to inspect the area around the 2 boys. But there's nothing and no one
Whoa,
there.
that was crazy.
Some Japanese TikTok commenters believe that long ago someone was buried on the spot where the sakura tree now stands, and that the restless spirit tried to reach out to the children. Literally. But what do you think this creepy hand could be? Is it real or just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Caught on camera. TikTok user Summer, who is a mother of 2, lives in a small house in an old town in rural Georgia. Late one night, Summer takes
I've
her
been there a
phone
few
out to
times.
record a quick video in her backyard. But she immediately notices something that is absolutely unnerving.
Yeah,
I am in my yard. Watch my face. This is not an app doing this. This is my yard. The church is behind me. Watch my face.
I don't like that.
You can see straight through me. I kid you not. Look at this.
So I kind of understand what's going on here. When you film yourself on camera and you notice that your image is kind of translucent or like blurred out, it means that you're under a certain possession, and it's not the same kind of possession that we see in movies, but it's more of a spirit, kind of like, how do I explain it? It's like inside of you for a little bit. It's not really like possessing you as per se. It's more of like it's just walking through you for the moment. And there's been cases where people have like parts of their face disappear, or you'll see like a ghostly like. Okay, so I know this one person who had this problem, and he was just walking, and he's a tour guide, right? And someone took a picture of him just walking, and his legs were just kind of blurry for no reason. The rest of his body was fine, but his legs were blurry. And it looked like his shoes looked like high heels, but they were like a ghostly outline of high heels. So that would be kind of like what a possession would be. And I think this woman is kind of undergoing that with her face changing a little bit.
Whoa.
On camera, Summer's face seems to twist and distort into something unrecognizable as she simply moves around in her own backyard. Summer says that she is deeply worried that the strange old church across the street might be the cause of the creepy occurrence. She attempts to find information about the history of the old church, but she hits a dead end and is left with no answers. So did Summer catch a bizarre paranormal visual disturbance on camera? Or just what is going on here? Meanwhile, on TikTok.
More than 150 years old, the Anson Call House is known for its ghost stories. A family that lived here for close to 20 years says there's no question this place was haunted.
On Halloween night, paranormal investigation team Paranosis hosts a live event on their TikTok page as they investigate the allegedly haunted Anson Call House in Bountiful, Utah. The historic home was built in 1859.
Oh, Utah has a lot of great places to go ghost hunting in.
Anson Call and his 5 wives. It is said that Anson was a cruel man and would lock his wives in the basement if they did not obey him. He eventually passed away inside the home. 84 years later, it is said that Ted Bundy kidnapped and held a woman in the Anson Call home before taking her life.
Wow.
Lead investigator Bennett Rain and her team are broadcasting live outside the house when suddenly they all see something absolutely terrifying.
What?
There's like a knock on the, sounded like a knock on a window or something.
I'm done. I can't.
Trying to draw us.
Freaking, that's where it was trying to
Dude.
What?
Look at it! Look at it!
Oh, it is the freaking ceiling.
Oh, damn.
Here's someone talking. There's some girls out in the front.
What was that?
Okay, that's the freaking ceiling. Freaking. I don't know.
It was.
What?
There was a thing like smashing up against the glass. Oh my god.
Was that in the front? Was that the front of the freaking house? What was that?
The window. It's coming from inside. It hit the. Oh my god. This has been happening the whole time.
There is so much going on right now.
That's been happening the whole time?
You were in there. Somebody's been banging on the window and the door. We got it on video too.
Okay, I think I'm done. I need to get... What the hell? Is that gonna break the...
I don't know. Is that coming from upstairs or downstairs?
Okay, I think... Okay, that's the freaking... I'm done. Okay.
We gotta go in.
You're gonna go in?
Yeah, let's go in.
Why would you go in when the freaking house is falling apart?
The remains of a bed frame fly up.
Okay, so let me just say one thing. This girl is very annoying. And second, I get that there's a lot going on, but at least stay professional about it if you're going to do an investigation. That's my opinion. It's okay to be scared. I mean, you just got to just kind of hold your ground, you know? Just don't overhype it for a stream. That's just my opinion.
Towards the ceiling. The shocked investigators quickly head inside to investigate.
They at least went inside.
I think this is where the banging was coming from. This is for sure. Look. Look at that. That's what I saw flying around. I saw that in the window.
Yeah, it's like clear up by the ceiling.
It's part of a bed frame, it looks like.
Now, this terrifying event was all captured live, and fans of the Paranosis team shared their recordings of the investigation on TikTok. What makes the footage even more compelling is that paranormal fan Ashley came along on the investigation, and she too captured chilling footage of the Anson call home.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. There's the neighbor. There's the neighbor. Oh my gosh.
Do you guys see stuff a lot?
Can you imagine living next to a house like that?
Hear things in my bedroom. That's crazy. Nah.
If I live, my bedroom's right on this side right here.
Yeah. Oh! Where's the glass? Oh.
Is that Halloween?
Yeah, yeah, the neighbor came over and was like,
I know.
Are there people in there? They're like, someone's knocking on our... And I was like, no, I think it might be the vibration from this. The kid that came up to us, he lives next door, and he was saying that he never sees anything, but he hears stuff all the time, and his window to his bedroom was right next to the house, and he said he hears stuff all the time. That's why he came out running. But they did say the neighbors on the right-hand side, the opposite side of him, they always see women walking around upstairs where a lot of that banging was happening. So, no thanks.
Now, with so many witnesses to these paranormal events, it makes you wonder whether the Anson call home might be truly haunted, and someone or something from the other side was banging on the doors and
Gotta be
windows
haunted.
in an attempt to get out. But as always, I leave that to you to decide. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Child's play. Marijke de Wit from the Netherlands posts on TikTok that she is worried about her youngest son. 2-year-old Mateo is playing in his room upstairs when Marijke hears the boy yelling. She hurries upstairs to check on him, but everything seems fine. But when she looks at her security footage to see what the problem was, she is shocked.
What? Was that an orb? What was that? There's like a figure behind him too. Oh wow. He pulled him back. It's pulling his leg, it almost looks like.
Mateo appears to be looking at and even arguing with someone or something that we can't see. Then the 2-year-old seems to be pushed backwards onto the floor. Now Marika says that Mateo is fine and was completely unharmed.
But there was a figure behind him.
This
They
is
didn't
where the
see
story
that.
takes a very strange turn. You see, Marika says that she was originally pregnant with triplets, but sadly the other 2 fetuses failed to develop, leaving only little Mateo. Marika believes that Mateo might be visited by the spirits of his unborn siblings. But what do you think happened to little Mateo? Let me know. The demon down the hall. Supernatural investigator Cody Aaron says in his YouTube and TikTok videos that he doesn't believe that ghosts are real, or at least that they aren't the lingering spirits of humans. Instead, he believes that all paranormal experiences are actually demonic in nature. Cody says that he has successfully helped troubled families struggling with demonic presences for years. So when a family member reaches out to Cody about the terrifying activity occurring in their office building, the concerned investigator doesn't hesitate to offer a helping hand. But what he encounters in this office building even takes him by surprise. Cody records as he explores the creepy empty office space at night. What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay, you guys, so this is the door that moves on its own, and that's the chair that moves on its own. And I'm just tired, you know, there's absolutely nothing.
That is a creepy girl behind him.
I've not seen anything. It's 9:46, and
you know what? This is kind of familiar. I think I saw this on a ghost show on TV. He's in an office right now, and there's nobody in there but him. And he's just doing like a little tour of like the office, I think. And if I remember correctly, something happens with a chair.
usually everything
I could be wrong though.
By this time, but nothing's going on.
It's like a chair and a desk.
There was way more people than what's usually here today, so I kind of guess maybe that's what it is, and I'm just gonna call it a day. I'll start again tomorrow maybe, and we'll see what. Okay, so I'm the only one here right now, and the door just closed on its own.
There's the chair and the desk.
Did you see it? Cody is completely
No, no.
unaware of what appears to be a small girl standing right
It's very
behind
interesting,
him.
though.
When he walks into the room the figure appeared in, a door behind him slams shut. After reviewing his spooky footage, the investigator decides to return for another night. And it did not go well.
Okay, so I'm here by myself. All of these green lights means that there's no motion, right? Look in this room. What in the world is that?
Looks like a
That is
face.
insane. I have never seen something like this. This is directly beside me in the next room. Did you see that? It
And you
just
know
appeared.
it's not edited
What
because
in the
it's
world?
security footage.
Okay. I'm going over. I have to see what this is. See, and look. Here is the motion detection for me in this room. There I am on the screen. There's no motion detect. Look, it's moving. And there's no motion detection right there. That is nuts. Look at that.
I wonder if he's a security guard, maybe.
Let's do it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need Eric's help for this. I'm not gonna do this by myself.
Cody is shocked when suddenly a loud voice yells, "Leave." So could it be that the office building is haunted by a demonic presence? Or could it all just be an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out more paranormal moments over on Cody Aaron's TikTok page.
It sounded
and YouTube
very
channel.
angry.
TikTok user Lacey Nicole is a theater teacher at Sarasota High School in Florida. Lacey says that there have always been stories about the ghost of, quote, Shannon, a Victorian woman who is said to haunt the high school's theater. Back in 2007, during a high school production of Beauty and the Beast, many believed that Shannon the ghost made a very unexpected appearance, and it was all captured on camera.
Why couldn't they just screen capture? What?
Oh my god. Terrifying.
The unexplained apparition of a woman in a flowing white dress can be seen floating 8 to 10 feet above the stage. Now, it should be noted that this was in no way a part of the play.
That's very
so could this be
interesting.
the spirit of Shannon, the Victorian-era ghost that haunts the theater? Let me know what you think. The road less traveled. TikTok user Rifki from Bengkulu, Indonesia says that he was returning from a quick trip to pick up some items at the local convenience store. But on his way back home, he has a terrifying encounter.
Oke guys, gue baru dari Indomaret dan gue abis belanja di Indomaret dan sekarang waktu mau balik ke kos dan di ujung itu kayak ada orang atau apa gue nggak tahu ya guys, dan ini cuma jalan satu-satunya untuk ke kos gue gitu.
He saw a person?
Oke, kita deketin aja ya, pelan-pelan.
Oh, there?
Gue nggak tahu ini orang atau enggak ya.
Wait, what? Well, she could have just ran away.
Kok hilang anjir? Kemana tuh orang?
No, I don't believe this one.
Anjir bangsat. Hilang guys.
A strange woman seems to just stand motionless on the side of the road. Rifki is freaked out, and since this is his only way home, he decides to just run past the bizarre woman. But when he turns to look back, she has disappeared. The chilling figure appears to be a woman in a dress with her hair covering her face. Rifki is uncertain of what he has just witnessed and wonders if he captured something paranormal.
Highly doubt
is
it.
this a real ghost caught on camera?
I don't believe this one.
Or just someone acting really strange? I leave it up to you to decide. The Casper Mountain Crawler. TikTok user Isaiah Harris and his cousin Brock are out on a hiking trip on Casper Mountain in Wyoming. In the middle of the night, as they are crossing a bridge, they start to hear strange groaning noises that seem to be coming from underneath the bridge. Isaiah pulls out his phone and starts to record as they go to investigate. What happens next is downright terrifying.
Me and my cousin took a hike in the middle of the night.
That means that TikTok voice.
Found was the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed.
Dude, did you hear that? You didn't hear that?
There's something under there. Bro. Dude, please don't go down there. Oh my gosh. Dude, hold on. Let me go first. Let me go first.
There's a troll under there.
Some bizarre pale humanoid shape can be seen lurking in the darkness of the sewer tunnel. The two hikers just make a run for it. Isaiah posted his spooky experience to TikTok and the video instantly went viral. But many viewers were skeptical about the strange sudden cut at the end of the video.
Yeah, it depends on how the video
Isaiah posted an
ends.
update to explain.
So let me just explain something. I actually film on 3 different apps at a time to film my videos. Last night, I was trying to film everything on Snapchat. So whenever I recorded, whatever I recorded, I wasn't gonna just sit there and record it because I was running for my life, okay? And I'm not trying to be funny about this.
I don't know. There's like a lot of videos where people are running and they still film.
Opened his door mid-drive and vomited. I don't know if it was because I was genuinely terrified or if it was because I was running so much, but I did. But I did manage to screenshot what was under that bridge and enhance it for you guys, and I'll show you that. Yeah, let me just tell you, I've never been more terrified in my entire life. I can't even look at this picture right now. For you guys saying that it was like a friend or like somebody else down there, it may have been a homeless guy. I heard that theory, but I do not know what he would have been doing down there, butt naked, maybe taking a bath, but the sounds and everything about it just did not sit right with me.
Now, after many requests, or some might say dares, from his viewers, Isaiah and his cousin Brock decide to go back to Casper Mountain and spend the entire night camping out in the spooky woods.
So we're doing it.
This just feels like a cry for attention. I don't know how to how to go about this.
We're up here. So
It sounds fun though, going camping.
Whatever it was that we saw last night. We're up on the mountain where we did see it, kind of close by. There was a waterfall that's kind of more down the mountain, but we're gonna try and find it tonight. We're gonna be up all night. No sleep.
Nico, welcome back.
Guys, we're here. We're about to unload the 4-wheeler, but have some fun. Kind of just camp out for a little bit. We got our site, and yeah. Forgot your axe? This is how we do it down here in the Wyoming. Oh yeah, look at that braid. Okay, that's actually kind of creepy. Look, hope he doesn't jump out to scare me. Brock, please don't scare me. Oh my goodness. So he's got this terrible lighting. Oh my goodness, but we're literally trying to land the force real quick. We're just walking back right now, and like legit, I think we're lost because I don't have any idea where we're at. Do you know where we are? Dude, oh hell no. Okay, y'all, so we're back at camp. We didn't really get anything. We've been out here since like, what, we started looking at about 10, and it's already like 2:30. Sorry, guys. Maybe we can come back up here and film another one, but I don't know.
Other than some creepy footsteps, Isaiah and Brock don't really capture much of anything that night.
Oh,
Or at
okay.
least
I thought you left for a
that's
minute.
what they thought. Because, did you see it?
You know where we are? Dude, oh hell no.
Right after they hear footsteps, someone or something can be seen running through the trees, hiding in the dark. So, Isaiah and many of his viewers believe that some kind of strange creature
I don't
is
know.
living on Casper
Could be an
Mountain.
animal.
Some even believe this thing to be a skinwalker or a rake. But who or what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments. Through the Looking Glass. TikTok user Kaylin Moore from Los Angeles, California claims that an old mirror in her home sometimes shows things that just aren't there.
So this is an old mirror that I upcycled, and I swear that sometimes you can see stuff in the background of the mirror that isn't actually there in real life. So I'm just gonna do a couple back and forths, but I'm curious to see if anyone sees anything that maybe I didn't catch. So here we go. Here's the mirror. Okay, so that's the background.
Wait,
Again,
was there something on the
my
couch?
apartment. All right, comment. If
Yeah,
you see
it looks like there's
anything
something like
that's
sitting on the
nice.
couch. Or maybe
Did
on
you see
the
it?
pillow, maybe.
As Kaylin's looking in the mirror, something can be seen sitting on the couch right behind her. But when she turns around, it's gone. Whatever it
weird.
is, it seems to only be visible in the mirror. Now, whether it's real or just another elaborate TikTok hoax, as always, I leave it up to you to decide. Monique Chacon is spending a fun day with her son at a park in California when suddenly the little boy begins to act very bizarre.
That's not really bizarre. He's just...
Out of nowhere, the boy just suddenly seems to stop and stare at someone or something that we can't see. Then, without a moment's hesitation, he drops to the ground and starts digging furiously with his hands and finds a random phone from underneath the heavy pile of leaves. After watching the footage back later, Monique believes that something supernatural might have instructed her son to find that phone.
Hi guys, I'm just giving an update on
That's
what
such a
happened to the phone.
stretch.
Well,
I don't believe that for
I
a
threw it
moment.
away. I didn't think anything at the time of when I threw it away that I shouldn't have until I watched the video. After watching the video, it didn't sit right with me. It kind of gave me the creeps, actually. But there really is no story time. The phone was broken. The face was cracked. There was a battery on top of the face, like in the front of the face, but it was broken. So I threw it away. That's it. There's really no story time. He just played and I kept recording him. So that's what I do. I record all my kids when they're playing baseball, football at the park. I'm that mom that records every minute and second of their lives. But that's it.
So, unfortunately, Monique threw the phone away, leaving us all to wonder just what was on that broken phone. Now, I have to say that this is one of the strangest videos I've ever seen. But what do you think? Did a spirit tell the little boy to find the phone? Or just what is going on here?
I don't know. Like, me personally, like, there's been so many times when I was younger that I would see something maybe like in the dirt and then I would just like dig for it. And I also used to space out a lot. Like, I just like, I don't know, like look at birds or clouds and random nonsense. So to me, it just kind of feels like a kid being a kid.
His wife, and 2 young children live in a beautiful home in New Bern, North Carolina that was built in the late 1950s. Although the home is charming and spacious, Sam says that the property's history is not good. One of the previous owners passed away in the upstairs master bedroom, and the remains of 2 unidentified individuals were found buried in the backyard. Cause of death unknown.
Wow.
Sam and his wife have both witnessed creepy, unexplained activity in the house, and they believe their home might be haunted. Even their family dog Loki seems very disturbed by what's going on.
He has no shot collar, no shot collar at all. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off just so you'll know that there's nothing there. Come on, bud. Hey, it's okay. It's okay, buddy.
That dog looks irritated.
Chill down. Oh, I posted it. Me and him both heard that. And see, now he's gonna fucking run and leave me up here like a douchebag. See? Straight up.
Sam says that not only does the house have an odd history, but an odd layout as well. In particular, there is a strange door upstairs that seems to lead nowhere and has no stairs leading up to it.
That's awesome.
In a video, as Sam explains where the door is located, he captures something downright creepy.
You can kind of see just how high up that door actually is if you're on the bottom floor. Yeah, you're looking at 10 plus 8, so you're looking at least 18 feet from your feet coming down. Why the f?
A strange shadow figure can be seen and two different voices can be heard seemingly speaking to Sam.
If you're on the bottom floor, bottom floor, bottom floor. Why the f?
Sam has no idea what he just captured and simply explains that the area behind the door is attic storage space. So, one night Sam begins to hear strange sounds throughout his house. He hits record on his phone and goes to investigate. And that's when he sees something that shocks him to his core.
What? What's that? Oh. What is that weird breathing thing?
Holy.
What looks like creepy, glowing, wide-set eyes seem to appear out of the darkness, peering at Sam as he stares back in terror. Whatever it is then just seems to disappear. And that's not all that Sam has captured inside his haunted home. The creepy activity even starts to occur in the middle of the day. A loud sound startles Sam, and when he turns around, a white translucent figure appears to push a rocking horse, causing it to rock slowly back and forth. Now, with all this collected and highly disturbing footage, of course Sam's TikTok following is undecided on whether to believe his story or just write it off as another elaborate
I don't know,
TikTok
those lights
hoax.
outside kind of
So
make
is
me
it
wonder.
real supernatural activity?
Everything
Or
else looks
just
pretty
some
legit.
Very good editing. As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Neighborhood Watch. Sarah Marie and her husband Bobby are having an afternoon get-together with some friends at their home in Florida, when suddenly they spot something very odd at the neighbor's house across the road.
Comes back the other way. Why? It looks like somebody's peeking through that window, the one that's open.
Ooh, what was that? What is in there?
There's nobody in that house. There's nobody at all. Nobody. That
I didn't know they could be that visible though.
This
That's what I was saying.
A strange shadow can be seen quickly moving back and forth in Sarah's neighbor's home, freaking out everyone and even seeming to upset their two puppies.
That's weird. It's like in broad daylight
There's
too.
nobody in that house. There's nobody at all.
Sarah explains online that the home belongs to an older woman whose son, sadly, had passed away. Worried about the older woman's safety, Sarah calls her neighbor, but the woman says, I'm not even at home right now. So who Or what could this be? I leave it up to you to decide. This
I
next
don't know how I would
video
feel
went
owning a
viral
house
on
like
TikTok,
that,
but
and
it was originally
my
recorded
neighbors
by
like
Indonesian
telling me
Twitter
that there's
user
something in my
Goose
house.
Dedang. Goose explains on Twitter that he was flying from Surabaya, Indonesia to Bali, and that he was the very
Indonesia?
first passenger to board the empty plane. As Goose is boarding, he records a video to send back to his wife. When he looks back at his footage, he spots something truly chilling.
Selamat malam. 15B.
Oh, what?
Someone or something that seems to be cloaked in black can be seen moving around in one of the seats. But when Goose walks by the seat, there's no one there. Goose Dedang's video has been watched over 14 million times, and many viewers believe that the strange figure in the video could be the spirit of a deceased passenger. But what do you think?
It could be.
The pitter-patter of tiny feet. An anonymous TikTok user who is the mother of a newborn baby has shared only one video to her TikTok page, but the video shows something absolutely chilling. First, the eerie sound of someone
so
laughing can be
weird.
heard. The mother is immediately alarmed because she lives alone with her baby. She then hears the patter of what sounds like small running footsteps. And that's when her home's backdoor motion detector goes off. She immediately fears that someone might be in the house. But in the end, she finds nothing and no one's there. What she heard and captured remains a mystery. TikTok user Jim works at what he believes to be a haunted hospital in New Jersey. Early one afternoon, a security camera in one of the hospital's hallways captures something very creepy during Jim's shift.
These type of videos are freaky.
One moment.
What?
A supply cart can be seen rolling down the hallway on its own, freaking out the hospital staff nearby. Jim and his coworkers have no idea what could have moved the cart, but things are about to get even stranger. Another CCTV camera in the hospital's laundry room records something absolutely unnerving.
Record it from here.
How the fuck?
No way. Jim.
How do you fake that? That's got to be so heavy.
The best is when the other one comes over.
Wow.
It's like it didn't want to see the front of it, you know. That's how it funded so that he didn't have to look at it no more. Whoever's in that room. Oh my God.
Jim.
Madeline, you didn't see. Come and look at the second one. Here comes the second one. No, the second one's moving now.
Oh my God.
Watch the second one. Then the second one falls off. And the lady comes in from Do Diagnostics. She don't know what to say. She was like.
She was on FaceTime with somebody.
Look, watch the second one. Any second now.
It happens.
Look, here goes.
It happens. Look. This does not happen.
Look, the ghost. Look.
Look at it.
Who's spinning it?
It's spinning.
It's spinning the cycle. It's
Like,
There's no way that this spins.
what do you do? Like when you walk in and you see them all like bunched up like that?
In my house, mine don't come and walk around my living room. Look.
Yeah.
Look how that one just came out. How did it come out like that? That was pushed out. I don't care what nobody says. You can tell me whatever you want.
Me too. I can't wait to show everybody.
Look, here, wait.
Where's Keith?
Show them the thing. Look, here. Look at this. Look at it coming.
No way.
There's a ghost here.
No way.
I'm showing them the ghost in the back.
The ghost?
Oh, did you ever see what happened last night? Forgot about it. The laundry.
You'll die.
You'll die. The laundry, all the laundry things are there. They just start moving. They just start coming out and moving and going in circles and what you call it. Come and look.
Damn.
Yeah. But it's crazy. I never saw anything like it in my whole life.
Heavy washers and dryers slide across the floor as if they weigh nothing, seemingly moved by some unseen force. Jim and his fellow hospital workers can't believe their eyes as they watch the CCTV monitor. Now, even I'm not sure just what's going on here. Could it be that the hospital is indeed haunted, like Jim says? Or just what could be spinning around multiple heavy washers all at the same time? Let me know what you think. Guardian Angel.
Wow, that's
Only
crazy.
A few months ago,
That's a good
TikTok
footage,
user
though.
Tana Witt went through a devastating tragedy when her brother suddenly and without warning passed away. Tana's brother was incredibly close to her family, including her 2-year-old daughter, Evelyn. One night, Tana and her daughter are home alone when something happens that shocks Tana to her core.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Evelyn. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Evelyn seems to be talking to someone that we can't see. And creepiest of all, a whispering male voice can be heard that seems to say, Uncle.
That's weird. It's wild.
Who are you talking to?
Even stranger, baby Evelyn seems to have heard the voice as she happily shouts, Uncle, over and over.
Who are you talking to?
What is she saying no to? That's funny.
Tana believes that without
like she's
a doubt,
having a
her
little
2-year-old
argument
daughter
with him.
is speaking with her deceased brother, and that Evelyn is being looked after by her loving uncle from the other side. Keep a knocking. TikTok user Maru75 from Germany claims that one night he heard some very odd sounds coming from his living room. When he goes to check it out, things take a terrifying turn. Maru hears knocking from the glass back door, but as he looks, he spots some dark figure moving behind him in the reflection. He spins around, but there's no one there. He turns back toward the door, and the figure is gone, and the door has mysteriously opened by itself. So, is it real? Or is it just very clever video editing? As always, I leave that up to you to decide.
It's really hard to figure out if maybe that's fake or
TikTok
not.
user Alexander Henderson says that throughout his life, he's always been prone to sleepwalk during the night. One morning, he wakes up to find his front door wide open. When he checks his security camera, he's shocked by what he finds.
Oh, wait, is he sleepwalking right now? Wait, he's sleepwalking and going outside now?
Alexander seems to be sleepwalking and speaking gibberish when something hanging next to the door starts swinging around on its own, and an empty water jug slides right across the floor.
That's
Alexander
funny.
opens the door, walks outside, and suddenly screams. He says he has no recollection
His
of what
neighbors
happened
are
to
like,
him
God
and has
damn
no
it, he's
idea
sleepwalking
why
again.
He screamed. Now, Alexander says he's experienced supernatural activity before, so he begins to suspect that he might have seen something paranormal while sleepwalking. Then, only a day later, this happens.
Damn.
A chair moves on its own, the fridge door opens, and what appears to be a pack of plastic spoons is launched off the kitchen counter. Over the next few months, nothing much happens. But then late one night, Alexander is hanging out at his friend Adam's house when he sees something truly chilling.
Looks like somebody wearing a mask. Like maybe some lady.
A strange-looking woman wearing a red dress appears to be watching Alexander from the building across the street.
Which is also wearing a
Alexander claims
mask,
that when
it
his
looks
friend
like.
Adam finally came over to see what was going on, the creepy woman had disappeared. While there, Adam asks Alexander to take a look at a speaker that's been acting up and might be broken. Alexander is still recording and captures something terrifying.
The button on the top and press it. There's a few here, see? Press the one in the middle.
I don't know.
Did you see it? In the reflection of the window, the same woman in red can suddenly be seen standing behind Alexander in the doorway. When he pans around, the woman has moved in an instant and is now standing right next to him.
Wow.
Who or what could this eerie-looking figure be? Could it be a spirit that attached itself to the sleepwalking TikTok user?
How did his friend not see that though?
Hoax?
That's what I'm wondering.
You decide. The doll, the demon, and the wardrobe. TikTok user Steph Garza claims that for the last 10 years she has experienced strange paranormal activity in her home in Mexico after purchasing a creepy secondhand doll. In the beginning, Steph started hearing the unexplained voice of a child crying out from within her home. Finally, she had had enough and just threw the doll away.
That's what I would do. Just throw it out. Just get rid of it.
Paranormal presence never left. One night, Steph hears frightening sounds coming from her bedroom closet. What happens next shocks her to her core.
Espera, ve, se está abriendo. ¿Ya viste? No mames. Ya decidió hacerse presente el amigo. Y de día. Ay, no. Miren.
I don't know. It looks so staged. I don't believe it.
Para que no digan que está en la ropa.
What's with the clown emojis? Just a silly place to put them.
A tiny little childlike hand wraps around the closet door and quietly slides it open. Doubtful viewers of Steph's TikTok assume someone must be hiding inside the closet, but Steph shows that there's no one there. Steph Garza believes that the sinister presence in her home may be a demon, only taking on the form of a small child.
I don't know.
But what do you think?
I don't buy it.
Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Thanks so much for watching. If you listen to absolutely none of the rest of this, please hit the subscribe button and click the little bell icon so you never miss an episode. Because
So that was the top 20 scariest TikTok ghost videos of the year. And let's see, we'll watch this one, and then we'll probably call it a night. So this one is the top 10 ghost videos that scream at you from your nightmares. So this will be the last one we watch before I go to sleep for the night. Maybe I'll see these ghosts in my nightmares.
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera. Project Paranormal. Paranormal investigator Dave Jones from the YouTube channel Project Paranormal sent me an email about a video he received from a friend. Dave's friend says that he's been experiencing disturbing paranormal activity in his historic home in Michigan.
I don't think I've seen that guy
was
before.
Once used as a funeral home. The man says that at all hours of the day and night he hears the sounds of conversations, footsteps, and even the front door opening and closing on its own. In an attempt
I would
to capture
never
some kind
want to
of
live in a
evidence of the
house
strange
that was
events,
once a
he sets
funeral
up a
home.
camera in his living
Screw
room
that.
and leaves to go to work. When he
You know
comes
they're all
home and checks
haunted.
his footage, he is shocked by what he finds.
It's like a weird black shadow.
A creepy shadow-like figure can be seen walking through the living room and behind the couch. Dave and his friend believe the apparition to be a visible manifestation of the spirit that haunts the home. Whatever it is, it doesn't appear to be a normal shadow, because as you can see, it clearly passes behind the couch.
Yeah, that's weird.
But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this video over on Dave's YouTube channel, Project Paranormal. Hey, get out of here, man.
Get
Marissa
out of
Whitehead
here.
and her boyfriend are spending the night in Saskatchewan, Canada, when suddenly out of the corner of her eye, Marissa spots something odd
Aw,
moving
okay, Nico.
in the bathroom. She takes out her phone and starts to record.
Or did something fall?
Marissa says they checked the ceiling, but nobody was up there.
Oh,
And
wow.
besides that, this flimsy drop ceiling would be too weak to support the weight of even the smallest person.
Thanks for the
But
hearts.
You do have to admire the ghost vanquishing technique of Marissa's boyfriend.
Hey, get out of here, man.
Before we move on to the
He
next
sounded
video, if
drunk.
you see anything that you
He's
think
like,
should be
"Get
included in
out
the
of
top
here,
5,
man."
contact us at nukestop5 at
Tell him that
gmail.com.
ghost off, like it doesn't
Passing
belong there.
through. W. Wahid posted a video of his nephew playing in his new light-up rabbit hat at their home in Indonesia. But he caught something else that he wasn't expecting. Something downright chilling.
Ija, ini nih.
Mau?
Whoa, what was
A
that?
strange, misshapen, dark figure seems to run by in the background.
It's like a
Now,
child.
some commenters suggested that it could simply be another small child running past the door.
Yeah.
But that just doesn't look like a child to me. And the kid would also have to be running along at about the speed of an Olympic sprinter. So did
Right?
Wahid capture an odd shadow creature in their home? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. What they do in the shadows. Popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiaolong is back with another exploration of an extremely haunted location in China.
Oh, we know this
a
guy.
house that
We've
has
seen
been
him
abandoned
before
for
on
over
this
20
channel.
years. This mysterious house is very different from the other local buildings around it, as it
He
looks
likes to
like
go to
something right
abandoned
out of a
places,
medieval
if I
fairy
remember
tale.
correctly.
All that is known about the large estate is that the last owner was a very wealthy man whose life was taken under very strange and tragic circumstances. The house never sold, as many bizarre rumors began to circulate that the home was cursed. Locals began to refer to the estate as, quote, the haunted house. So Xiaolong
The
sets out
haunted
to
house.
investigate whether the building is
How
truly
original.
haunted, or if it's all just local legend that started up because of the house's odd appearance. As
Ooh, I
always,
like that
Xiaolong
room.
broadcasts
It's very
his
interesting.
exploration live to his Chinese live stream audience.
我让你们看看这地方啊，吓不吓人？就在这儿，操你妈！瞅着，天这个色儿，多他妈吓人！
The place looks kind of creepy, but it looks cool
Xiaolong
too.
heads inside and immediately discovers that the odd interior of the house matches the extravagant outside. And the ghost hunter gets a little creeped out by the decor.
操他妈，这也忒他妈吓人了！这都是我告诉你，这都是吸血鬼住的屋。
This is the house where a vampire lives. Is he talking about me?
操你妈！我寻思站个人呢。
Now Xiaolong begins to ask some questions directed at any spirits that might inhabit the house, but not in Chinese.
Who are you? I'm here. Yeah, I'm 害怕呀。
I'm a vampire.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing? 我怎么越来越瞅着有点像那种鬼屋的感觉了呢？像不像那国外那种鬼屋的感觉？
It looks like a messy house too.
我操你妈，这啥玩意儿啊？
Why does he say it like that?
这咋回事啊？操你妈！
Of all the things that he could say when he's scared.
Eh, 我操你妈，鸡皮疙瘩出来了！我操你妈！你看到这窗户没？
It's so funny when he says it.
虫子哪能干他妈这大呀？再说是风的情况下，那后边的叶子咋不动呢？
Damn, you can even see it moving. You can see the window
After
shaking.
Xiaolong asks a few questions in English, a window begins to oddly shake and vibrate on its own. The ghost hunter points out that the leaves behind the window don't move, eliminating the possibility that it might have been wind or a draft. Then Xiaolong hears something coming from downstairs, and things take a terrifying turn.
谁？
Is that a door?
谁？
What is that? Oh wow, what's that? Looks like a table walking. Wait, did he just runs up to it and kicks it? What is wrong with this man? That's
Two
funny.
folding trestles move on their own. They almost appear to be walking. And so Xiaolong runs over and kicks the shit out of them. As you do when trestles start walking about. Anyway,
oh my god,
Xiaolong
he's so
runs outside and
violent.
takes a break to gather his courage. He then returns and continues to explore. On the second floor, he looks through a window and sees a car parked outside nearby.
Who honestly gets
Xiaolong
so
becomes
scared
concerned
that they have to
locals
beat
might
the
have alerted
shit out of a
someone about the
ghost and then run
hunter's
away? Like,
secret visit to the house.
it's fight or
He
flight, not
doesn't know it
fight
yet.
and flight.
That is about to be the least of his worries. Because what happens next is downright chilling.
What was that? That was weird.
A shadowy figure can be seen standing at the window in the next room. He quickly runs over, but there's no one there. Shocked by what he's just witnessed, he once again runs outside. But he isn't done just yet. He finds that whoever had parked their car and was snooping around has left. So he heads back inside to investigate once again. And it did not go well.
是你离现个身。
What is that next to him? What is he yelling about now? He's just yelling.
As Xiaolong looks into a mirror, he sees someone or something standing behind him. But when he turns around, no one there. Whoever or whatever he saw standing behind him in the mirror has disappeared in a split second. So just what did Xiaolong capture live on camera? Are the local stories true? Is the mysterious home really haunted? Let me know what you think. You can find this video and many more of Xiaolong's explorations
creepy
with
things,
English
that's for
subtitles over on his YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong, Through the Looking Glass. TikTok user Kaylin Moore from Los Angeles, California claims that an old mirror in her home sometimes shows things that just aren't there.
Oh yeah, we saw this one.
So this is an old mirror that I upcycled.
This was the figure on the couch.
I swear that sometimes you...
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Rodriguez sent in a video that he recorded in the woods near his home in Texas. In the video, he explains that he and his cousin have made a, quote, base near the woods and he's attempting to show it off on camera. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Hey guys, I just wanted to show you guys my cool base that I made a while ago with my cousin. It's really nice. See, we got the entrance all fenced off. Got this thing, I don't know what it is.
That backyard looks like shit.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it stinks.
we got some chairs. What was that? Is that a cow? What is that? Oh, frick!
Oh, what? Whoa.
A weird white
what?
humanoid figure comes crawling out of the woods and charges towards him on what appears to be freakishly long arms and legs.
What?
Now, is the video real? Is it a hoax?
I don't know.
You decide.
It isn't.
But
it
this
doesn't
video does
move
have one
like
of the
it's
best
real.
lines I've ever heard when someone encounters something paranormal.
Is that a cow? Oh, frick!
See,
it was not a cow.
I don't know. Like his scream
Urban Explorer
is like
Chris
way
from the YouTube
delayed
channel
from when he
Urban
saw
Excel
it.
sets
So
out
I
to
don't
explore
know.
the abandoned
I don't think
Warner
it's
and
real.
Swayze Observatory in Cleveland, Ohio.
I'm calling bullshit
the
on that
impressive
one.
structure was built in the early 1900s and served as an astronomical research facility until it was abandoned in 1982. As
That
always,
looks really
Chris records
cool.
his explorations to capture what's left of the historical architecture before it's too late. However, this time that's not all that he captures. Watch closely as Chris randomly films around the outside of the observatory building.
Wow, 1919. That's an amazing place right there.
Did you see it? Someone or something seems to be watching Chris from the bushes before seemingly disappearing into thin air. Chris doesn't even notice and has no idea what he just recorded.
I don't
but
even
later,
actually
after he
see
posts
it.
the video, his viewers pointed out in the YouTube comments. So who or what is this? Let me know what you think. You can watch even more explorations of amazing historic abandoned buildings over on the YouTube channel.
I don't know. I don't really see
Rebec's Hill.
anything.
Back to the factory. A while ago, I featured the extremely frightening videos of ghost hunter ILM and Bono Paranormal, who captured alleged supernatural evidence at an abandoned car parts factory in the city of Ostrava in the Czech Republic. Over 60 years ago,
Ostrava?
the factory was forced to shut down after a devastating explosion claimed the lives of many of the workers.
Wow.
It is said that the building is extremely haunted by the restless spirits of those workers.
I'd imagine
After Bono
with there being
experienced
such
multiple
a
terrifying events at the
tragedy happening
factory,
there.
He had had enough for a while, and he decided just to take a break. But a few months have passed, and the explorer is
Oh, I
finally
remember
ready
this
to
guy. He
return
was
to
in one of
creepy
the
old building.
old videos that we
Things
watched.
get weird.
With
Almost
that
immediately
giant
after
cabinet
Bono
falling?
enters the factory, strange things start to happen.
Anything changed in here? No. I probably stepped in a spider web that freaked the shit out of me. Yeah, I stepped in this. Whew. Okay. That was the scariest thing. Or it maybe wasn't.
Bono is a bit freaked out when he accidentally walks through a spider web. Then he hears a loud bang coming from somewhere in the building and goes to investigate.
It's so weird seeing like construction worker hats on a table.
The explorer sees something out of the corner of his eye, and as he turns, an unexplained cloud of smoke can be seen floating through the air.
Wow,
Bono
that's
has
odd.
no idea what he has just witnessed,
Very
but he
odd.
continues to explore. What happens next is truly bizarre.
I didn't upload for like 5-6 months, and you like really get that video to 1K, even though I didn't upload for half a year. So thank you. And so yeah, I now want to go in the room with the chair, probably because I want to communicate with them, and I think that room is good for communication. Plus I have my camera on that.
Jeez,
Hello?
that was a lot of bang.
Did you see it? Bono was talking to his viewers and isn't paying attention when in the back of one of the rooms, something seems to quickly hide behind a closet. Bono walks away but quickly turns back when a loud sound can be heard from the room. He decides to set up 2 static GoPro cameras and begins to ask questions to the spirits that might be haunting the factory. That's when the unexplained activity takes a terrifying turn.
Ukažte se, nebo dělejte něco, abych věděl, že tu jste.
Oh, damn.
No. Where the did that come from? This door is closed.
Oh shit. Things are just flying around.
This thing. I don't know if you can see it. Another cup.
The cup.
First, a glass seems to be thrown at a wall near Bono. Then a cup is flung across the room. Now the explorer is starting to freak out from the aggressive paranormal activity, but he holds it together and continues his investigation.
Good man.
He heads to another room inside the abandoned factory and sets up another static GoPro camera. Again, he hears a strange noise coming from somewhere nearby.
So, we're in this room. Just so it's almost done there. Just so it's pointing. Hello? Yeah, block this so it won't fall. I'm scared of this. Hello? I heard sounds from here. I swear. Hello? No.
Oh. I think that would be it for me.
Falls over completely on its own. And with that, Bono has finally had enough and decides to just get out of there.
Yeah, I would
so
too.
Could the factory be haunted by the restless spirits of the workers who tragically lost their
That's
lives
probably
there?
like my sign to leave.
To decide. You can watch all of Bono's explorations at the haunted factory.
I wonder if he's ever going to go back.
ILMN Bono Paranormal. Many moons ago. YouTube and TikTok user Joel Vasquez from San Antonio, Texas claims that late one night at around 3:40 a.m. he saw something very odd.
Bro, y'all missed it. It's like 3:40 in the morning.
Is that an eclipse?
Badass eclipse, man. Y'all missed that. Ooh, man, this crazy. Man, y'all missed that, guys. Which is weird though, cause there's like a moon over here. That's why I thought it was weird, but I was like, whatever. There's two of them.
So I'm honestly not sure what to think of this video. And Joel's YouTube viewers are divided. Some appreciate the funny commentary, and others believe that Joel has witnessed everything from an alien spaceship to an interdimensional portal. Some even claim to have seen the exact same phenomenon in San Antonio and other cities across Texas. So is it real, or just a funny and well done hoax? You decide.
I mean, it's interesting looking.
Man, it's crazy. Weird, but I was like, whatever. There's two of them.
The Secret Farm. Dutch urban explorer Mark from the YouTube channel Mark Ben Ik is on the road with his friend Luke when they discover a completely abandoned old farmhouse in the countryside of Belgium.
Oh, that's fun.
Inside the home, the two friends find
probably have a lot of
photos
cool
and
things to
portraits
look
of the
at,
previous
a lot of
owners,
history.
and they discover extensive financial records dating back to the 1970s that have just been left behind. Mark and Luke have no idea why someone abandoned the house and so many personal belongings. After they've explored the property,
a lot of these
Mark
houses
uploads
kind of
his
look like they
recorded
just
footage
got
to
up
his
and
YouTube
left.
channel. And some viewers are quick to point out something that Mark and Luke just didn't notice. As the explorers try to find a way through the bushes surrounding the property, Mark records something truly disturbing.
Hier gaan we in ieder geval niet binnenkomen. Laten we van een andere weg zoeken. We vallen hier natuurlijk ook heel erg op, dus laten we snel gaan. Omdat we zo hier ergens een ingang bevinden. Zie je ook al een kapelletje. En hier is een ingang.
Snel gaan we aan de zijkant van dit kapelletje de bosjes in, zodat we volledig uit zicht zijn. En daar moet een heel groot verlaten huis liggen.
Did you see it? As Mark and Luke are maneuvering their way through the dense bushes surrounding the property, someone or something can be seen peeking out at them from behind a wall.
Very odd.
Mark and Luke didn't see anything at the time and only discovered this creepy lurker after the video was uploaded to YouTube. So just who or what is this? You can watch this full adventure and many more urban explorations over on the YouTube channel, Mark Ben Ick. Thanks for watching. For extra videos and other stuff, please check out my Instagram here, my Twitter here, and then TikTok. Hopefully I'll see you next week.
All right, and I think that's going to conclude our night of ghost watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll probably do this again someday. I think I have other videos I want to play too. So I'll do another react day soon. I think tomorrow we're gonna be back to playing games. Hopefully, maybe finishing Layers of Fear. I think that's the one I'm playing tomorrow. And yeah, hope you guys had fun and have a great night. And I'll see you next time.